Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, determined on your time zone. I remain your host, Hawawi Ibrahim. Welcome to Eaglet05. My platform is dedicated to championing the rights of persons with disability, women and children, as well as family and relationship matters. In today's episode, we are going to discuss appreciation. Yes, I have realized certain situations that we persons with disability hardly appreciate the people that comes into our life or the help we find, and there are a lot of reasons behind them. I do not know whether situations we found ourselves into is a possible result as to what I'm going to talk about today. I remember some years ago, but this was what happened. I traveled from my hometown to Accra, and I was going to campus, Legon campus to be precise. Normally when I'm coming, I alight at Achimota or places I can get taxi to continue my journey. That time I was done with school already, but I was back in Accra to handle certain situations. So that day, I thought the bus would stop at the entrance to the yard. There, I would have gotten Medina car, then I will alight at Okunglo to continue my journey. But unfortunately for me, he did not stop at the entrance. He entered, and there was no way I was going to get Medina car to continue my journey. So I needed to fall on this Kaya Yes and Kaya No. So the mate of that car called one gentleman who was offloading goods from the car I came with. He was doing that to get paid. So when the mate called him to come and take me to Medina station, he said he was going to take 5 cedis, that time 5 cedis. So he said he was going to take 5 cedis, and the mate said he should go and come before he pays him the 5 cedis. The gentleman protested that by the time I come, the owner of these goods might have looked for someone to offload the goods for her, and I will not get paid for it. I was just standing aside, listening to what was going on. In my mind, I was already going to give him that 5 cedis as soon as we leave there, because I felt if he was going to handle me to get to the station and not lose anything, because one of the bags I was carrying, if this guy decided to elope with any of my bags, it wouldn't have been good. So knowing what I was carrying and paying just 5 cedis and getting everything intact, it was not any problem for me at all. Going. So on the way he told me, "Auntie, this gentleman is not going to pay me when I come back. So if you want us to go, I think you have to agree to pay me." I smiled and I said, "Don't worry, I already decided to do that. And when you return and he gives it to you, take it. And even if he doesn't give it to you, just be free, because I've already settled you." And just because of 5 cedis, this guy carried my bag, carried my laptop bag, held my hand, and gently took me to the station. This was not a short minute walk. It took us like 5 to 10 minutes to get there, because we had to cross streets, climb onto bridges and all that. He took me to the station, made sure I got a proper place to sit in the car, placed my suitcase in the boot for me, and handed over my laptop bag intact, all for 5 cedis. Long, it's been years, but I never forgot this act of kindness. And from that time, I told myself, whoever deserves to be appreciated by me will get it. Whichever way it's supposed to be, it has to happen. The last one I want to talk about is just few weeks ago, I think a week or two. Someone came to work in my apartment. Initially, I didn't have the feeling of appreciating him because I felt the landlady was going to pay him. But I intentionally left something valuable in my bedroom and I permitted him to enter to work there. When I came back, everything was intact. He hadn't touched anything of mine. I tested his conscience and he proved me wrong. I decided to appreciate him. I'm so happy about this. I decided to appreciate him, and with the amount I gave him and how happy he was, in fact, I don't think I'll ever forget his reaction. He wasn't expecting it, and when I gave it to him, he couldn't even say thank you. He was amazed. I told him it from my heart for accepting to come and do the work for me, knowing very well I'm alone at home. He didn't harm me. He didn't do anything bad to me. I also appreciated him a lot. My people, it is good we appreciate the good people in our lives. It is not all the time that you have to give money to someone, but at least let them know that whatever they are doing for you, you accept it in good faith. It shouldn't always be that I am a person with disability, so if you did this for me for free, what will happen? Please and please again. We are not the only people going through hard times. Give out to someone. Let somebody say, God bless you. Trust me, that blessings will carry you for the rest of your lives. It will take you away from a lot of predicaments, a lot of mishaps, a lot of negative situations that you may not know. Let us not always be at the receiving end. Also give out and receive blessings. If my story inspired you, don't just feel sorry. Subscribe to Eaglet05, share, follow, to support the change we are vying for. If you are interested in doing this together with me, contact me on +233 208 145 895 +233 208 145 895. Thank you and see you some other time.